G'day guys, welcome back to Total War Attila. This is part 49 of our legendary Sassanid Empire campaign. And we're attacking Africa, I think, isn't it? Yep. So, I was trying to work out where that other army came from. It's actually the garrison. It's a level 3 city, so they've got a really good garrison, which is awesome. So let's just... hang on, where's my other army? You need to come over. Why didn't that save? Anyway. So we're definitely going to bring this other army over. Excuse me. Now they're within reinforcement range. So let's do this attack again. Okay. Now the odds really are in my favour, but we're attacking a city, so you never know what's going to happen. They've got lots of archers and... oh, I thought Western Rome would help them. Turns out they're not going to. Anyway, we won't need that second army, but we might use the Onagers. Either way, this should be a lot of fun. Let's jump in, have a look at the city quickly. It's actually not a city, is it? It's just a town. It's a level 3 town. Alright, let's do this. Now, because... oh, we'll let this go. I've got to stop talking during load screens. I still don't think it works. Alright, so dry conditions good. I reckon they're going to push out and attack us just because we have a reinforcing army coming. And they've got the greater numbers at the start. They'll probably push out and attack to try and win that way. So what we'll do, we'll just position ourselves. Where's our reinforcements? Alright, they're coming from directly behind. We don't really want to attack through here because it's limited. I'd much rather attack from the other side. But we'll stay with our reinforcements. So what we'll do... they had a navy, but it wasn't very strong. Put our Onagers here. We'll just do flaming rounds and hold fire to start with. We'll just take out that tower, first of all. We've got these new cataphracts, which we're going to try properly this time, which are going to be awesome. So put them here. Elite Dalamite infantry. We've got our mortals, which are pretty average. And the generals unit and the archers. Okay, let's start the battle. Okay, cataphracts can deal with that. Okay, Onagers, let's fire for the tower to start with.
Our reinforcements enter the fray.
Reinforcements are coming. Also guys, if you haven't checked it out, and I'm not sure if I said it in yesterday's video, I know I said it in one of my videos, but it might not have been this series. Go and check out the Facebook page. I finally started one, so if you guys want, you can go and check that out. Just it's an easy way to keep up to date with everything. Not that there's a lot of... not that I'm going to use it a lot, but... I'll get used to using it, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I should use it every time I put up a video, just to let you guys know when the videos come out. They're on a schedule though, so... it's not too hard to keep up to date with them. These guys, it's the squares. Cataphracts, here. Let's get rid of all this. So yeah, it's on a schedule, so I always put them to come out at like 12:30 the next morning. Oh shit. This is not going to go well. Let's get this other infantry over. And the Onagers can both stay back there and just hold their fire. Right, we need the cataphracts to win this. I don't even know what I was saying about the... everything's been on schedule. Anyway, you guys over here. Archers, fire for them. Heavy shot. Precision shot, blah blah blah. Okay. How'd you guys go? That's not going to tell us a lot because they're only... ah, shit, what are you firing at? Right, they're only marine units, so it's not going to tell us a lot. You guys jump into shield wall. Okay. And just attack. Archers here, fire. Onagers are firing. Aim for that. Alright. Finish wrecking them, then we're going to charge into all this in a second. Let's get back for now. Probably get rid of those archers. These guys seem to work a lot better in shield square. Archers over there. Cataphracts all pull back to here. Onagers keep firing. How are we going for kills? Not bad. Aim for the general. Oh, these guys are going to be vulnerable. Come on, we need them to attack here so we can get the cataphracts into the back of all that. You fire there. These guys should hold steady. Onagers still firing. You reform. Got more cataphracts. You can head over here. Where are you coming from? Go there. You guys need to turn. Good, they did. They're gonna get wrecked now. Take out those guys. Form up here for a charge. We're not gonna get around them, really, so they're gonna have to hold their own for a little while. Okay, archers, stop firing because you're gonna hit my units. You know, I'll just get out of there for now. You know, cataphracts, why didn't you charge? I hate when they don't do that. Now, what else we got? You two, get rid of them. You three, rack these guys. So let's do a little wedge and charge straight into the back of them. Frame rate's not loving that. Ooh. Bad. Not bad. Okay, now there's lots of archers there we'll try and get. Shit. Okay, cataphracts. 3 over here.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
You 3 to the back of them. Right, we've broken all this, destroyed them, so you guys go around. We got knocked off the onagers, but you guys can hold your fire. Can we finish off those marines, please? Yes. Hit them, just get rid of them. Get these archers in. Where's their general? Screw the general, the archers are going to do way more damage. And you 3 are meant to be charging. Why don't you fucking do anything? Why is he useless sometimes? Okay. Go, don't stop. We'll just wreck them.
We have revealed their concealed men.
3 units of cataphracts pull back. The mortals push forward. You guys still didn't charge. What are you doing? Is it the vineyards that are slowing you down or whatever that is? Garden patches? Who knows? Come over here. We've got all these guys into melee. You 3 go around behind. Around there. The mortals push forward. You got stuck in melee. Just go around. Will. Okay, so just gonna hit these guys from behind. Hopefully break them before we lose any of those Dalama infantry. You over there. You into there. Okay. Let's go. Charge. Not a good charge. It's too short and there's not just objects in the way.
The general has been killed.
You broke that unit though, so go over there. Now, you guys reform. Immortals over there. We've killed the general, so they're starting to wave up. We don't need to hunt them all down, we just need to win the battle, really. These cataphracts are doing really well. The other ones are doing pretty well as well though, so it's no major difference, but... Okay, you charge in there. Should be able to break these guys with a charge. They only come in 10-day spearmen. They're not very good. These are all breaking. You guys steady again and then push forward. I need to stop like trying to talk about something and doing something at the same time because I could never remember what I was talking about. Like I know I was chatting about the Facebook stuff and that. I don't know how much I explained about it or what the plan is with it. So then I got distracted setting things up and playing the game. Alright, so we've won the battle. End it there before we lose any more units. Pretty easy. We probably could have done that with just one unit, but we would have lost some, and then we have to go all the way back to the other side of our empire to replace them, so we're better not to. Okay, so that's all of Tripitania now, which is awesome. Great. Now occupy. 8% replenishment.
Command, my lord.
Excuse me. Fantastic. Now we're going to take this guy out of the city next turn, and we'll put this guy back into it, just because he's stronger and like he can keep attacking, whereas this army now needs replenishment. What I might actually do, I might swap the units, because I want to keep using those cataphracts. So let's do that. Just grab these. Don't think I need bows in these armies anymore. They're good to try, and they're going to be good in certain situations, but not every situation. Okay, so you can keep attacking next turn, and we'll go start getting Africa. We've also got to get that city, and then this city, this army can just garrison, replenish, and keep the public order under control. It's all built up, which is awesome. So we'll be able to convert it all pretty quickly, and then this will be a really good province since we've got all the building slots. But it's going to need a lot of money invested, probably all of that money that we've got. So we'll start by converting and repairing. This needs to be converted to a fishing jetty. This converted to a polo pitch. That needs to be destroyed. That destroyed. That destroyed. That can stay as it is for now. Well, it wasn't all of our money. But next time we've got to reinvest a lot more. So it's a good start with that. Now we'll go to Palestina. We don't have the food here to upgrade. What are we doing? Okay, we could upgrade that. It's an extra 10 food. Wow. Do this, it's an extra, what, 20? So we can get an extra 30. Would that pay for a polo pitch? It would. God, there's probably better places to spend our money. We're not even taxing this region yet. Alright, you just need growth. Just leave it. I know I can build buildings for growth, but it's a waste of money. It'll happen when it happens. Okay, now public order's going to improve there. -7 here, because of this. Oh, they're sieging us. Okay, we better fix that. Here we're going to build... What the hell are we going to build here? We don't have enough food. God. Oh, just do that. I think that's what we're going to build. Everywhere else is okay. Tripitania obviously isn't. We don't have enough food here. So let's build... Could upgrade that for some extra food. Could upgrade sheep pens. Let's just do that. And that. Public order's fine. Not making enough money from this region. But still a lot of things we need to build. Now we better not do the courthouse yet. Where's this army? Okay, you head over here. You're right to go.
Ready for battle.
That won't be too bad. What else we got? Yes. Africa's destroyed. Great. So it's faction destroyed. It's been a while since we've destroyed a faction. I think the Garmantians are still here. Yep. I'd like to get rid of them as well. No, they'll just keep taking attrition. Have these guys died yet? Nope. Oh, they're getting very close though. Okay. So army-wise, we've got our spy up here. You know what? What's here? Full spear army, full spear army. Okay. You need to come and assassinate.
Swift and silent.
Alright, we could push out an attack and we'd win that battle. So we'll get to that in a second.
And his many faces.
Huns, like, come back to attack these guys, hopefully. What are you up to? You're scouting, so just go and have a look over here. Alright, so they have one army and that should be it. Hang on. Yeah. Alright, Now, priest, hang on, you're moving. Where are you going to? I think you were coming down here. Hang on, what are you up to then? What's public order here? Oh, okay, we've got a lot of immigration, religious differences, characters -2. But it is stable and improving.
It is an honor to see
So we could put him either there or... Immigrants 17, wow. Why is that so bloody high? That's 9. Okay. We might put one in each of these, because this is stable. Up here. So you know what, just come to here. You can go down to here. If you go to there, hopefully you can deploy.
through the world unarmed.
Yep. Okay, so it's -33,
I thrive
27. We've got conquest and stuff that needs to disappear, but that's going to be a while. We're not taxing that one. Are we taxing this one? We are, but we can tax that one. At least if we put the priest in there, we can probably take the army out of there that we're using to capture the last of those regions. Okay, you need to do that attack in a second. This guy's still stuck here. We're not taxing it, so technically we could do this. Because it's not going to run out of food. Okay. There's no point building all these buildings. Anyway, just leave that for now. You're... need a turn. You are keeping public order under control. Let's get rid of these guys. Save us a bit more money. 5. Okay.
Persia.
You're going to attack there.
Command.
You guys are going to switch around next turn or whatever. And you're a new army. So you've got your 2 onagers. You just need your cav.
I want hourly patrols.
And we're going to try the bow cav this time.
We fight for you, my lord.
So yeah, they're quite expensive. So 6 of these.
Ready to serve?
Oh, we ran out of money. Oh, just hold off for 1 turn. We'll do it all next turn. Okay. That's it for our movement. Pretty much it for our money. Just see, what's our richest one? If there's anywhere we can spend that 3,000 quickly. Like, we could upgrade these, but... This was making 5 grand. We captured a couple more regions and it's already gone down further. What's the tax rate up to? 73. If we don't have a governor, it's at 81. Wow. But we're doing okay. We just can't have as many armies as I'd like. Okay, where can we spend this money? Okay, here. We have +5 public order. So let's upgrade this. Hopefully, there's still a lot of buildings being built. Well, not a lot, but there are some, so our money will still improve. Why the hell did I build a well here? Damn it. Let's get rid of it. Alright, now let's do this attack up here. I had the most awkward morning this morning. I went and got dog food from the pet shop, and I ran into my ex-girlfriend's parents. That was really awkward. It was not a lot of fun. Okay, so why are we losing? We're missing 1 unit. Oh. We've broken the siege. Now it has a good garrison, so we could probably push out, destroy this army. And then if the city gets attacked, it'll survive, but we should be able to make it back as well. So let's get rid of this. There's also a reason I haven't been attacking Eastern Rome, because they give in some decent battles. They've had a few really good city sieges, and I mean, this isn't going to be great, but at least it's a full stack army that's reasonable. So we're still getting some good battles out of them. Let's jump in and do this one. Let's look at the terrain first. Hopefully it's flat. Yep, good enough. Got a nice big kill. Yeah, that was the most awkward thing ever. Her mum was nice. She went and she chatted to me. She even gave me a kiss hello and stuff. Dad just stood there and stared at me. He was pissed. Pretty funny. I don't know why I'm saying that to you guys, but why the hell not? Dry conditions, good. So we've got our elite Dalamite warriors this time. We've got these spearmen, a bit shit, but they'll be useful. Okay, the onagers are going to wreck them. So let's put those guys there, do explosive shots, auto trigger that. Now all their cabs on the side, so let's go over there with mine. The general can just hang back here, and we're going to push forward with the Dalamite infantry, just form a line, and we'll put the spears, we'll just put 2 on each flank. Just to counter the cab, and we'll actually use the spearmen properly. They're not great, but they should be good against the cav at least. You guys form up there. You guys form up there. You go there. Cav here. Oh, our garrison's coming in as well. Oh, we don't need them. Did okay, it wasn't the best. So we'll get these guys into shield wall. Spearmen will hold. We've got our cataphracts. Could probably wreck them with the charge. Onagers, don't fire at the cap and fire over here. Okay. You get them. You get them, and you go around behind. We'll hit them in the flank. Yes. We're not going to catch brigands. They're going to be way too quick. So are those archers. Onagers are still firing. How'd you go? 150 and 100. Nice. That's a perfect target. Okay, we've already broken that unit of cataphracts. Oh, mounted warband, sorry. Just finish them off. Okay, well, you guys can form up. General can chase them. You guys over here. Onagers are still firing. So we're within their minimum range, so they won't ever shoot my own troops, which is a good idea, which I should be doing more. Come on, General, get them. Before they hit the onager. Yes, good job. Keep it steady. Okay, so let's come around behind with our cataphracts. You'll be fine. You guys push over there. These all have javelins, which I shouldn't... Probably should have taken them out of shield wall to let them throw their javelins, but they had archers, so I didn't want to lose my units. Okay, the general's finished. We can pull back. Get those brigands. You three over here. I know the general's there. We will get him in a second, but we'll just take out all these units first. Okay, you go out of shield wall. Oops. 3 javelins. Come on. No, he didn't want to. You guys help out there. This is all holding. You go around there. We're chasing those brigands. Pretty much destroyed them. Come on. Chase those archers away. You come here. You two over here. Probably lose in combat. Oh no, we're actually drawing in combat. You're losing. Yeah, you suck. Anyway. Form a wedge into this. The onagers are firing at the... Yeah, actually you can fire at that. Good, fire. Cataphracts just form up. How's this charge going to go? Here we go. About 20 so far. 25, about 30, so pretty good. Okay, everyone else charge. You guys into here. We're getting shot by those guys. You don't need to go. You come over here and just charge into those spearmen. So just do your wedge, hit them. These should all break. That'll all break. That unit doesn't move. It's dying slowly though. How are you guys going? They're winning in combat now, finally. But these guys aren't actually doing that well. I mean, the senators are holding up pretty well. It's just because we have the cav that's going to win us the battle.
Excellent.
Okay, you guys pull back. Out of wedge. You guys... over here. Over here. So we killed their general by pretty much charging to the back of him. We didn't single him out this time. I know it's not the best way to win, to kill the general, but it's... well, it's not... it is the best way, it's not the decent way to win. But it's their own fault for leaving the general out in the open all the time. I'd never leave my general like that. Like, he's here, out in the open, but if they went for him, I'd protect him, so I didn't lose the battle. They don't, for whatever reason. And you better not to lose your troops, especially the ones you can't recruit quickly. Okay, so they've all surrendered. We'll just fast forward for a second. I'm not going to hunt them all down. Don't think I need to. I'll probably just do an auto resolve after this. We'll get a few of them though. Okay, that's good enough. Because they're only because of firing on my own troops. We lost 350. Pretty good. Most of them were probably those spearmen. And everyone took a little bit of damage, which we'll replenish pretty quickly. Nearly destroyed that army. We should be able to do an auto resolve after this as well. Okay, so 11%. That's awesome.
For more orders. March.
Let the game save.
At your command.
Okay, so pretty good recovery. We'll just get rid of this army. Let it save. Go. Okay, auto resolve, aggressive. Dead. A bit more replenishment. And then you, good, can come all the way back into here. And we'll get a unit of Armenian spears just to boost our numbers a bit. So we have a full stack. Okay. So that's it for our movement. That's it for our pretty much our money as well. No one else needs to move. Nope. And nope. Okay. So let's do an end turn. Is there anything here we need to look at? Probably should try and throw these guys back in. Hopefully they don't all get pissed off and have a sook. You, there, you can't. You don't have enough influence. You, down there, I guess. You just go... oh, don't do that. You can go there. A lot of these guys haven't been in office yet. Or they don't have enough influence, so... that's probably good. What about you guys? No. You can just go there, I guess. You, no. Okay. You needs to seek a wife. You can seek a wife. You're too young. Can we get rid of the dead? Goodbye. And you can marry... how old are you? 24? No, hang on. Yeah, 24 and... no. Well, you're going to marry a 50-year-old or a 40-year-old. Screw it. We'll hold off on that. Just because... oh, she's a bastard daughter anyway. Or a bitch daughter, whatever you call it. I don't think it's bitch daughter. What's the opposite of bastard? For a female. Because, like, a bastard is an unlegitimate child. What's... maybe it's a bastard daughter? I don't know what the proper wording is for that. Anyway, screw that. Let's just do an end turn. Got some skills. Now, you're a general. You can just have that and that. Another general, that and that. Actually, hang on. Do that and that. And this is for the army. What's this? Recruitment. No, we don't need that. Don't need that. Still missile attack rate. Might help the Onagers, I'm guessing. Then we can do this against nomadic tribes. No. So that'll help us against the Huns eventually. Anyway, let's do the end turn. Make it 18,000, not bad. But we're going to recruit that other lot of infantry next turn, and that's going to really hurt us. Well, it's actually cav, but that's really going to suck. Hello, phone. What the hell's going on? My computer color scheme just changed itself for some reason. What on earth is happening there? It went from being green to being yellow. I'm not sure. All the LEDs just change colour. Anyway, keep going. Hurry up, end turn. I don't think there's any other news to talk about. To be honest, I haven't even been checking for regular updates on Warhammer yet. Probably should go and have a look at that, just to make sure they haven't put a release date or anything out. But I don't think they have. Normally it shows up everywhere else. And there's no new games coming out this week, don't think. No, it looks pretty good. Games have got to stop being delayed. It's so shit when that happens. I think Metal Gear 5's coming out. Don't know if that's going to be for me, but it might be okay. I'll probably play it just to try it. I don't know, I started looking at games I used to play when I was a kid, just for new ideas. Alright, what do we got? Misdirect. Okay, political favours. Take her hand, she's a good wife. Political favours. Another good wife. And intervene. Secured. Good. Now the Huns didn't take these guys out yet. Whoa, we're at war with the Huns? When the hell did that just happen then? Oh, good thing I saw that. We need an army up here. Oh, what? Why are you dicks doing that now? Alright, we have an army. That'll be ready in a couple of turns.
Awaiting Persia's bidding,
How many turns is it to do this?
Are you ready to serve?
We need 6 of these.
Come, join our ranks.
I think they're 2 turns each, so let's recruit them first. And then we should...
Our Lord needs.
Yeah, it's only 2 turns instead of being 3 turns. Okay. Well, we have to do that. These guys should be pretty good, hopefully. If not, the cataphracts will be okay, especially against the Huns. That's a bit of a shit. Anyway, these are all level 3 cities. They've got good garrisons. Damn it. Okay, everywhere else is now improving in happiness. Actually, every city is improving. That's really good news as well. Still a bit low on food here, but that will fix it. Making about 19,000, so not too bad. Okay, what's the plan going ahead? Let's look at diplomacy. We have a huge empire. Okay, we're not at war with these guys. We're actually improving with them. We'll probably be improving with everyone because we're at war with the Huns now. Yeah. Even with these guys. Okay, but the plan for now, we're going to try and take that city. So we'll have that entire province. Still going to push for Africa. We're going to bring up this new army and just defend up here against the Huns. One should be enough, just because we've got the garrisons as well. We should be able to hold. And yeah, we'll just do that for now. We still need to get Thessalia and everything, but I want to get Africa first, and possibly that one as well. We're spreading out a long way though. Like, there's no defenses here, so I don't want to bring up a navy because they're expensive and they're not going to do anything. They're just going to sit there as a deterrent. We'll work all that out anyway. But for now, guys, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. We finished off Triptania, so we've got that entire province now, and we had a couple good battles. So that's all for today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.